I don't wanna hear a peep, let the boss talk.
I be speaking for the trenches, this that boss talk.
White snakes, no crease, how the boss walk.
I be shooting from the logo, this that boss talk.
I don't want the middleman, hit the boss up.
She gon' make it shake more, cause her boss talk.
Stayed down, made a plan, had the boss up.
Lil dip with the lean, this how boss walk. A lot of niggas be thinking they boss when it comes to that talking, all them words that are lost. A lot of niggas be thinking they boss, like Harden with the moves, I'ma shimmy when you fall.
Choose to do what everybody doing, I ain't basic. And I want it all, no cap, that's a statement. What's understood ain't gotta be explained, understatement. They let us all chill the wrong water, I ain't drinking.
Are we back with Boss Talk? It's
Back
Josh
again. And Keys.
Yeah, another episode, another week.
Episode 7, man. Game 7, man.
Game 7, the
Game
finals. Well,
Game 7, man.
It's not the end for us though.
It's not the end. Here for a long time.
Welcome to the Bosses Circle. It's where bosses assemble. Me and Keith are bosses. You're bosses here. You know what I mean?
Everybody's watching the boss.
Yeah, you're invited.
Claim it.
You're here. Another week, another great conversation. More greatness, right?
Mm-hmm.
Keith, a lot of stuff is going on in the world.
Facts.
A lot of stuff is going on in the worlds of sports, music, the culture, you know, a lot of those worlds, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we're going to break it all down. That's what we do at Boss Talk.
Facts. Where we starting at?
To start it off, we're going to go talk about 6ix9ine. Pains me to talk about 6ix9ine, but he's in the news.
Ratatouille.
Ratatouille is up to no good. After a year of silence, I feel like he's back on the prowl for the last month or so. And he's starting mischief and trouble.
Yeah.
So, Keith, you know that 6ix9ine has been beefing with Durk, you know, by himself, pretty much, right? And he been trolling about the whole King Von death and everything, and you know how it is, right? So 6ix9ine has, after Durk's success and everything with the latest album, after the success with the video Blocklist with the guy Perkio, fake Durk, he went upon himself to start a scheme. Scandal, whole master plan to cause trouble. So he got the man Perkio. He hit him up through another person, somebody in his camp, and saying that the guy Steve will do it, which is a well-known YouTuber, right? From the Welks Bros. Told him that he wants to collab with him, right? And what 6ix9ine did, what he told Steve, was that he was going to get this video, or, you know, he needed to do this YouTube video because it was this thumbnail. You know, we make thumbnails. Everybody YouTube make thumbnails and stuff. It's like clickbait, right? So it was basically, the thumbnail was, I squashed the Lil Durk and 6ix9ine beef. Like, I got it to be squashed, right? And what 6ix9ine presented to him was, we're going to get a fake Durk, right? And you're going to bring him to me, and I'm going to be like, oh, that's not Durk, da-da-da. You know what I mean? Like, oh, like, it's going to be something funny or whatever, right? Yeah, something stupid.
Cloud chasing.
Yeah, Steve like, all right, okay, cool. And once they got there, that's when everything went downhill. You know, you seen that Perkio thought he was just collabing with the guy. You know what I mean, on some innocent stuff. He didn't know what was going on, because the person that hit him up said that, oh, Steve wants to do a collab with you. He gets there, find out it's 6ix9ine there, and everything go down the window. And mind you, Steve thought it was something innocent. I'm just bringing you this fake Durk, and you're just going to say, oh, that's not him, and it's going to be over. No, but when that comes about, 21 people is around. They are you know, pressing Perkio, sorry. And they got the whole jacket with King Von on it and everything, and trying to get him to wear it and everything, like trying to disrespect the whole situation. Right. So that put the internet in the whole frenzy. And the whole situation, Perkio was scared and everything. He put on his own Instagram video.
Scared. He looked like he was
like a dog or like a puppy just scared in the corner, you know?
He didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
Crowded by too many people.
21 people. And this guy is like 16, 17. Like, he's a young buck, high school kid. and he's in a situation. He just fresh off of meeting Dirk and all, being in the video, being at his concert,
potentially
he look up
making
to
a
him.
name for himself.
Right.
You know what I mean? Somebody. I mean, I don't know what to call it.
You know what I mean?
Somebody.
And then he gets in this situation, and then from the outside looking in on the situation, before we even know all the details I kind of just said, from our point of vantage point, we just see it. Oh man, is this man Perkio trying to like clout chase? He drawn?
Is he clout chasing?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Is Steve will do it clout chasing? Oh, cause 6ix9ine, he always clout chase, so we just assuming the other two clout chasing. So it just caused the whole situation. So Keys, what is your feelings on it? Because now we know these details. We didn't really know that on the front end. You know what I mean? We know that on the back end. What's your reaction to it, like maybe at first and even just now?
I'm gonna be honest. I think this was all a master plan from Master Splinter.
The rat itself.
I think that he just trying to stay relevant in whatever fashion he can, and is really giving off like a strong feed of clout chasing.
Yes.
I think there's no other real way to put it other than clout chasing, because like his name since becoming a rat, or it being known that he's a rat, once a rat always a rat. But,
yes, for sure.
Since we found out, the fans found out, or whatever the case may be, his career has been on a downhill spiral. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I think at this point he's just trying to do anything to stay relevant.
Yeah.
And recently, if you notice, other than just this, he's been on a rant of trying to find something to go viral.
Yeah,
he's
that's all we do.
Giving out money. He had the video where he was talking about money. Come to find out, the money was fake. He's just been doing a whole lot of stuff that's just really terrorizing his name even worse. Don't really get no worse than a rat, but I mean, he didn't leave it there. It's getting worse and worse and worse. And I think that him trying to fake Perkio into being a fake Dirk squash beef video or whatever was just another form of clout chasing. Trying to stay relevant at this point, and it's over. The relevancy is over. You might as well just give it up. The money you got, take it and invest into something else, like become a real estate agent or something. Like seriously though, like
so many
do something low key and just try to stay, above water. Like at this point.
Yeah, because it gets too far when you're bringing in innocent kids.
Right, kids.
You feel me? And then you never know what other
bro.
people may look at that as, and you don't want to bring, like, mind you, Dirk and his crew from Chicago, we from Philly, so we already know how real situations get. You know what I mean? And violent and all that. So they not playing. So why would you bring a kid into a violent situation and you doing whatever you doing? You claiming you trying to do this and that, the people harm people. You know what I mean? So why would you put a kid in like a beef that is a violent situation, and you got someone who died in King Von, and then you trolling on that? And, you feel what I'm saying? Like you drawn and this kid who's innocent, and then Steve will do it, who's been known to do a lot of great stuff in communities, and honestly, he made a mistake by collabing or really doing any
getting
business,
between that,
like doing business with 6ix9ine, because even though he in a position where he really don't know what the heck going on, he just trying to, like, you could see how he is. That's not his game to clout chase. Right. He's way above that, and he just want to have fun. So for that to happen, come on, you was using these pawns for your master plan, which is out of pocket.
Out of pocket.
These are innocent people, and you tarnishing people's names. Now people got clean names and all that. Come on now. So now people done with you, 6ix9ine. As far as those two, they done with you. You know what I mean? Especially Steve.
Well, Perkio was never
was with you. Yeah. But Steve will done it. Will do it. Was one of your friends because he was cool when you was doing a little innocent stuff. But you doing this, he said, I'm cool because you tarnishing his name. Right. So clout chasing don't win.
You getting too many innocent bystanders in line of his clout. And it's not really.
And you can get hurt. Dirk hasn't responded to none of that. I'm glad he didn't, because man, moving on. This man gonna get, like, you know what I mean? That's what he want. He want a reaction, a response.
I would respond.
You know what I mean? He ain't no real threat. Keep that man where he at. But it's just crazy that what clout chasing can do. It can get very harmful. So I hope people, guys,
it's crazy
don't
how
clout
far
chase.
Clout chasing can go.
Yes, don't clout chase,
keep
guys.
Your name alive, and it's like, bro,
it's too much.
You already tarnished it when you signed the paperwork. You tarnished your name.
You tarnish it.
You're supposed to just give it up, and like I said, like find something else to do.
Yeah, you might as well, because it's a wrap for you, right?
All that other stuff. Yeah, just find something else to do, bro.
Guys, don't clout chase.
Pride, man.
Don't clout chase. Stay authentic and real and true to yourself. Moving on.
It's not a boss move.
Not a boss move at all.
Clown move.
Clown move. And we're going to keep it real here on Boss Talk. So,
Facts.
moving on, we got a lot of great music that came out in the past week, or so, Keys. We talked about albums like Pusha T, the Future album, No Cap. Those 3 heavy hitters had dropped. We still got more music coming on. With Kendrick coming up, Jack Harlow. All these people like a lot of people is dropping. Music is here. It's a great time.
Summertime, man.
And this is a perfect time. They want that music. Yeah, they want
summertime.
They want these festivals to be lit. Mm-hmm. So, Keith, what is your reaction to some of the new music out? Like, what is you banging? What are you really loving and feeling right now,
bro? Not one disappointment. Not one disappointment. Thank you, Pusha. Thank you, Future. Thank you, No Cap. Pooh Shiesty. We heard a lot of the music that was on there, but thank you. We needed the extra music, and even just to get it all on the same album.
Right.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
I'm ready for Kendrick. I'm ready for whoever else coming out, and I'm happy.
Yeah.
I've never got this much good music consistently from the artists that I like. It's like not saying that they drop trash, but consistent. Every last one of the people that's already in my playlist, just made me a new playlist. Like, thank you.
It's a great time.
I got a 70 song playlist.
Fresh off your birthday too. A lot of great music. So.
Definitely. You know, I was banging Future, No Cap, back to back my whole birthday.
Yes, sir. Right on your day. Your day before, that whole weekend. Your birthday weekend. Beautiful music.
Beautiful music. Happy birthday to me too, y'all.
Happy birthday.
2-4, Big Kobe.
Happy birthday to the boss.
Y'all might be 4-2.
Boss Keys. You know what I mean? Well, yeah. I feel as though that it's a lot of good music that came out. I'm a fan of, I ain't even gonna hold you, I haven't listened to the No Cap. So no cap.
Yo, tarnish him in the comments. He do this every time.
I ain't gonna hold you. The comments don't care. They don't care.
Hey, the comments care, dog.
It's like,
yo, every time my man drop, he take 3 weeks to bang him.
So and me not listening to him is no disrespect. It's just that I'm not really a fan.
It's disrespect, bro.
So
he hot.
I cannot be a fan. And listen, he's hot. Like, he is, doing his thing. Ain't nobody like him. You know what I mean? And that's sturdy. I'm just not I like songs of his, but I'm just not really a fan to really be checking on him. I'm probably gonna be late listening. I am late listening to it already, but I probably won't listen to it.
Did you at least listen to that one song I told you to listen to?
I didn't listen to only songs I listened to was the songs that was already out.
The one I'm talking about was already out. I sent you the Very Special. I told you to listen to Very Special. Very Special,
Vaccine, and something Star. If I'm not mistaken. No?
I don't know.
I don't know. Listen. But to the albums I've listened to, I listened to Future, of course. I listened to Pusha. Pusha, shout out to you. #1 album in the country. You feel what I'm saying? You had your first #1. This is a banger album, fresh off of Daytona, which was a Grammy-nominated album. And it's almost dry. Will definitely be in that category again this following year, right? Yep, the production was beautiful with Pharrell and Kanye. Only you can bring those worlds together in life. You know what I mean? The coke rap, the street rap is still fresh. The luxury street rap is still very fresh. Found new ways, new luxury. New deliveries, new flows. Mm-hmm. I just love it. I love the features. It's it's not filler. You don't have filler on your albums. You just do your thing. So I bang with that. And Future, man, I'm still digesting your album, but your album is definitely getting better with the listens. I don't have a full reaction to your album fully, but I tell you this: that song "Wait for You" with Drake and Tim's,
yes,
I can't stop. I'm addicted to it.
Everybody keep listening.
I'm addicted to it. That I ain't gonna hold you. That was the first song I listened to the album because I'm a big Tim's fan, and I love Drake too. And Drake and Tim's had a good song on CLB, so that's the first song I listened to. And I ain't gonna hold you. Actually, no, it ain't the first song I listened to. I'm lying. I listened to 1, 2, 3 with Joey in the car on the way from Barnaby's. But
went away from Barnaby's. He was on point.
Yeah,
remembered everything.
But the first song I really dived in on my own, because I was talking to Joey and stuff. But on the way to work that morning, "Wait for You," I couldn't stop. And I love it. And the rest of the album is getting better. Wait For You, Massaging Me. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
talk about it. I just keep thinking about Drake ran it.
He definitely did his thing. Like, it's the Thames vibe on that, which is so amazing. That Puffin' on Zooties is a classic Future record. That type of record that he does. I'm loving the vibes. I still gotta dive in on it to get a full reaction, but I'm loving the listen so far.
What's the song with Future and Gunna nut?
No, I ain't gonna hold you. I don't like that song, so I don't think it's put together well.
I like it.
It's certain moments on this album. I think is a drop the ball moments on certain moments, but I'm liking the album as a whole. Don't know where it stands yet in the realm of his discography yet. It gotta sit, but it's gonna
all catch up to you.
It's not a bad album at all. I'm enjoying the listen. It's just certain moments is not it, but overall I'm enjoying the album. So Future, good job, and you're a GOAT in this industry. So for you to do your thing, kudos to you. Kudos to Pusha. Kudos to No Cap.
No, don't say kudos. I'll say it. Kudos to No Cap. Don't say kudos, No Cap.
Listen, I don't listen to the man.
Why are you gonna say kudos?
Because
he's fake, y'all. He's fake. He's not a boss. He's losing it.
It's only kudos because
because he's number 2.
You on the charts. It's kudos because because the reaction to the album is positive. The outlook on it is positive.
So why did they ain't lead you to listen to it?
Because I'm stuck on the other albums and I'm not a fan, so I'm not rushing to it.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you something. If you hit his album and whoever else you're listening to and hit shuffle, it's gonna mix it all in.
That's cool. And and guys, I want
it's gonna mix it all in.
I want y'all out there to say that because I know a lot of people relate to what I just said. There's nothing wrong with not listening to artists. You can not listen to artists and still respect them. You can still because for one, you're a fan of.
We got the same 24 hours.
You got a fan and you're a fan of No Cap. I'm not a fan, so I'm not going to listen to him. I'm going to come around to him when I come around to him as someone that's not a fan.
If you don't listen to this by the next episode,
like he not banging enough for me to be like, oh yeah, I gotta cut through him. He not banging enough where I gotta cut through him. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, he's
That's cool.
Who was more banging than him other than Future?
Pusha, number 1 on the charts. You know what I'm saying? In Future, okay. I'm not listening to No Cap.
Pusha T got like 10 songs,
12 songs,
okay.
Right? What's your point?
That mean you dived into that 30 times by now.
An album is an album. You got to still live with it and digest things. I'm sorry. And then you got Jack Harlow out now. We can dive into that. Yeah, we got to dive into that after the show.
I ain't get into Jack Harlow yet.
And freaking we got to dive into that. So I'm gonna tell y'all about that too. But then Kendrick coming. It's sorry. I'm just not a fan. It's fun.
Harlow, Joe?
Huh?
You listened to it yet?
Who?
Jack Harlow. Sorry.
No. I ain't dive into it yet. Right. So. But we all gonna dive in these music. I'm gonna give No Cap a chance to listen to it.
You give him a chance by next week.
Yeah.
Bro. Tell your fans now. Tell them now.
Listen, what songs you want me to listen to? Say it in the comments.
Flood the comments.
Anyway, man, it's beautiful time of music. More music on the way. We're breaking it down. Kudos to y'all guys. Regardless if I listen to it or not, y'all banging. Beautiful black people making music.
Kudos to No Cap on my camera.
You know what I mean? Listen.
On my side.
Forget all that. Cool. I just want to say, I want to move on to this because this is what I've been waiting for. I know Keith had to wait. He couldn't wait before the Celtics doing his thing and all that. What I'm not about to say had nothing to do with the Sixers, even though I'm repping my team. It's the Eagles. It's time.
Yeah.
It's time. Bro, you know what I'm saying? It's time. Listen, I want to talk. I don't want to hear nothing from you no more right now. Listen, these are my main camera, my camera. The Eagles is here, man. The Eagles is here. I'm loving it. We have had a hell of a draft. We signed AJ Brown, which is a beautiful pickup, guys. I'm loving it. We trade AJ Brown during the draft. Got Jordan Davis, one of the best defensive tackle, one of the best players in this draft. Kobe Dean. We got a lot of people, bro. We ready. The question is, Keith, are the Eagles, but forget Keith. Question to me, are the Eagles a threat in the NFC? Yeah, hell yeah, they're a threat in the NFC. They're going to win the NFC, so I ain't want to even bother talking about that because they better than all these other teams. They're going to threaten the NFC. Giving Jalen Hurts AJ Brown is beautiful because now he has wide receiver threats, 2 wide receiver threats, a crazy duo, one of the best wide receiver duos in this league currently, with AJ Brown and Devontae Smith, a Heisman winner, and AJ Brown who's been a Pro Bowler, AJ Brown who's been snapping and doing his thing. Now you got a perfect blend of size and speed. AJ Brown with the size and the physicality and the yards after the catch, and Devontae Smith with the great route running and the speed. You feel what I'm saying? And with Jalen Hurts, who's a great run threat, the O-line that we have, it's going to be hard to scheme against these guys. And with Dallas Goedert going across the middle, the O-line, the defense has got Jordan Davis, what's it called? And you got the Fletcher Cox or the Brandon Grants. The line is crazy. You got your linebackers, new linebackers now. You're ready. You're ready now. The hands is in Jalen Hurts. You're a threat because I told y'all weeks ago that the NFC is only the Packers, the Bucks, and the Rams. Those 3 teams, so there's room for another team to really creep up. And the Eagles have made the necessary moves to do that. We are here. We are a threat, and we just was a playoff team last year, and now we got better. So why wouldn't we improve, and why wouldn't we be a threat? And don't sleep on this. We have the organization that has been relevant and has won a Super Bowl in the last 5 years. So we know what it takes to win it. The GM and people in that room, in the front office, and some of the people in that staff know what it takes to win, because some of those people in the staff was part of the Super Bowl winning team. You know what I mean? So we know what it takes. So game on, Keith, the Eagles. It's the Eagles' time. I don't hear no slander. No slander. Because we made a hell of a move. AJ Brown, people cannot cover him. That's a throw up 50-50 balls. You could throw slants and you can take it to the crib. And then you got Devontae Smith, who you could take slants to the crib and deep passes and just burn people for, 15 yards. Like, he could just burn balls. You know what I'm saying? And you seen him go up and burn Patrick Surtain for 50-50 balls. So we got what it takes. Go ahead, Keith, man. Go ahead.
Like I said before, when y'all made the trade, AJ Brown was a great trade.
Right.
I think it's the best thing Howie's done since being with the Eagles. In my personal opinion, it's the best thing that he has done for the team. The defensive tackle that y'all got is great, as well.
Right.
But the one thing I wasn't really feeling was Dean.
What?
Like that's the Georgia kid, right?
That's the Georgia kid.
Is he gonna play?
What the heck is you talking about? Yes, he's
gonna play.
Yes, he's ready. He's gonna be ready by rookie minicamp.
Hold on. Didn't he decline his surgery?
Because it was nothing serious. So you gotta read the reports.
Man.
You see, my man
it's
Howie
very
don't.
Serious.
No, it wasn't.
That's why he fell.
It was a peck. It wasn't serious.
Peck.
It wasn't a serious injury. You can look it up, you can look it up. See, that's the thing. Well, this is why Howie is really good. He dives into situations. He don't just make moves. When it comes to certain things like that, when it comes to players falling, he'll look into real reports. When it comes to medicals, you got look. When it comes to medicals, listen. When it comes to medicals, I'm not.
Zion was a peck.
Hold up.
Greg Ogden was a peck.
Listen.
Niggas don't play full seasons.
Listen. No. Listen. You got to really dive into it. The Eagles, when it comes to medical, he know what it takes.
He a doctor?
He's coaches. Listen. He managed. He's the GM of the Eagles. What is Philadelphia known for? Medical. That's one of the things out of many things. They have the right doctors and the right people. He did not make that draft pick far as medical and make a naive decision. Now, how we can make bad draft picks based on people's performances and stuff like that, but when it comes to medicals, he's gonna clear that up, make sure that's fine. I'm not worried about Nakobe Dean, bro. I wouldn't be worried about him at all. Watch out.
I'm worried about his.
You seen what that man did at Georgia, bro? That's all I gotta say.
No, don't get me wrong. He was an excellent player. He was an excellent player, but my problem is, that quote unquote peck isn't really a peck. It wasn't a peck in Georgia, so why would it be a peck in Philadelphia?
He'll show you.
Okay, that's what
he'll show you. And he's not injury prone. It was one injury.
I'm not saying he's injury prone. None of the people I named was injury
prone.
It
was one injury.
None of the players that I named were injury prone.
He was
when you
one
go
injury.
From playing in college against little boys to playing with these grown men.
He played with Georgia, which is an NFL ready school. That's NFL. Everybody you play is NFL players.
Ready. In practice, maybe NFL ready, but the teams that they playing are trash.
No, they're not. It's Georgia.
I'm not saying trash like their competition trash. I'm saying trash like they're not the NBA. They're not the NFL players.
They are NFL, bro.
They're not. What? I don't care that he's playing Michigan. I don't care that he's playing Ohio State. I don't care that he's playing whoever he played, bro. What I'm saying
playing
is
NFL caliber players. But people that got drafted today.
What I'm saying is all of those players that got drafted with him, including him, are all going to pick up on muscle and things like that to get ready for the NFL, right? All right. I'm saying that to say the players are already in the NFL are much bigger and stronger than everybody he played last year. I don't care if he played Clemson 20 times. They all got to get bigger and get ready for the NFL. And I just don't think that this injury is a pec.
Okay.
I don't think it's a pec,
you don't
bro.
think it's a pec? Are you a doctor?
I'm not a doctor, but I watch football and I watch sports and how many. I was an office manager at a doctor's office. Thank you. So I may know something about medical more than Howie.
Not more than Howie.
But hold on though, how we got people he talk to that work and do all that stuff? He don't do it.
He got money.
But
money
listen
gives
though,
you information.
What I'm saying is correct. But what I'm saying is that we've seen too many players come in here with quote unquote pecs and then not play full seasons for seasons at a time. I'll say this. I feel very confident saying, and anybody that knows me know I am against players getting hurt. I used to play sports. I love sports. I don't like to see anybody get hurt. I don't think that he'll have any serious injuries in his rookie contract, but I do not see him playing a full season in his first 2 years.
Alrighty. Nicobe Dean, we want you on Ball Talk. I will be hitting you up. We'll be contacting you so you can be on here.
Hit him up, please.
Because he's clearly delusional.
And listen, I'll tell you that you're a great player. You're a great player. I said that.
Listen, Nicobe Dean, we don't want to hear none of that.
I pray that you can stay healthy.
We don't want to hear none of that.
I don't think that you'll play 2 full seasons in your first
Kobe Dean, you got to see him.
You got to see him.
No matter of fact, he got to see you. Put it like that. He got to see you. And he going to see you on the field, too.
Oh, but one other thing that I did text you, though. I will be playing with y'all on Madden.
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that.
No, I like the AJ Brown. I like the AJ Brown move. So, yeah, I'll be playing with y'all on Madden. So, yeah, you might get some spin out of me on Madden. I hope you can get that same spin.
He going to tweet you.
All the games
at
season.
Don Dada. Do not play with my team. It's like no. Listen, I'm glad.
I like the moves.
I'm glad. Listen, he said you gonna play. You said you gonna play with us on Madden. That's all I need to know. To my question, that's all I need to know.
So yeah,
thank you, Philadelphia Eagles. I'm gonna give you an Eagles chant real quick. EAGLES Eagles. We are on the way to the top, and
the top?
The top is the top. You know what it is. The top is the chip. The top is the chip. It ain't got to be this year, but it be coming up as you should be progressing.
I just heard that. Hold on.
It's the chip.
What hurts?
It ain't got to be this year, but it's coming. As the Eagles organization, I don't know. We're gonna let the Sting play.
You're not winning
out.
The chip hurts.
But it's definitely possible.
As
the Eagle, Jalen. Listen, I met the man Jalen Hurts before. He's a great individual, great leadership, and he wins everywhere he goes. And he's been winning in Philadelphia, and he will continue to win. So, Eagles, let's do your thing. We'll see what happens. But as far as the draft, to go diving more into the draft, there has been a lot of steals in his draft. A lot of people going different rounds, and you're like, oh my God, he went there. Oh my God, he went to that team. How did he stay that long? Or whatever. That team getting him. Oh, that's dangerous. Stuff like that, right? Mm-hmm. So, Keith, what is your steal of the draft?
Shoot, steal. So just one team, a player, or like
a player, like a player or a team that's got a couple steals, or
okay,
you know what I mean?
I like this.
However you want to go with it.
The way this draft went, including y'all with Dean, you got a lot of people went earlier than their projections. Dean went very much later than his projection, but I believe he still was a steal, right? A lot of people went earlier than their projections as well as later. So for the teams who got steals, I like.
Give me a team. Who getting
a team? Okay.
A team.
I think the Jets.
The New York.
I think the Jets got the most steals.
I like that. I love it.
I think the Jets got the most steals.
I like that.
Like number one, they stole Sauce Gardner. Who would have thought he wasn't gonna be the first cornerback to come off the board? He was the second.
Yeah.
He was the second cornerback to come off the board. On top of the Sauce Gardner, I think they stole a gem in the draft. I think this is gonna be the best running back we saw in the last 2-3 drafts. Bryce Hall.
I like that.
Bryce Hall is a great running back, and I just think that they got. And I don't even like. I'm a Patriots fan. I would hate to see the Jets do so much.
Yeah.
But to be honest, in the last 2 years, they've created a completely different squad. This is not Sam Darnold.
You're right.
This is not that team. This is a completely different team, and I think this year they trying to come for gold. I don't know what they'll do.
They're rebuilding.
They're trying.
Their rebuild is going very well with this draft.
Like we've seen young teams take over quickly.
Yes,
especially in defensive positions. Look at the Cowboys last year. Yeah. Come on, don't pull your Eagles fan stunt. Their defense was great last year.
Yeah, I'm not
the defense. The defense in particular. Yeah, the defense was great last year. It was the best Cowboys defense I probably ever saw on TV in my life. Bro, what good Cowboys defense have we really seen? Like overall defense, not just linebackers, not just Gregory
in life,
not just Hardy.
In
my lifespan. Come on, bro.
In your lifespan, you too young. You was too young. You wasn't watching football then at that point.
At what point?
Like back, the 06s, 07s, it was better.
Well, I just started watching football. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't really.
I'll say from your recent memory, yes.
This is the okay. I'll say it this way for the fact checkers. Mm-hmm. In the last decade, this is the best Cowboys defense we've seen. So this is the best in a long time. And they're young.
Yeah.
So I agree. And they have the Jets have added pieces to their defense of youth and of strong competitiveness and great players.
Number one overall players in their positions.
Yes.
Except for Jermaine Johnson, who was like the third, but it was a deep D line.
Yeah, deep D line.
Edge rushers and stuff. So yeah. Hell of a draft, Jets.
Hell of a draft for Jets.
Definitely some good steals.
I'm scared to see what they may do in years to come.
In your division, yes.
Yeah, my division.
I'm just gonna go player. Personally, Nakobe Dean, of course. I didn't want to go there because we already kind of talked about him. Kobe Dean is for sure a steal. You don't go
still though.
They was a first round talent. You don't drop to the third round, and for it to go to the Eagles, a team that desperately needed a linebacker. Oh, beautiful. And it's a Georgia. Oh, beautiful. And you just got Jordan Day, beautiful. Anyway, my steal of the draft is, and it's crazy. It's a steal, and I may be kind of changing it a little bit because it's a steal, but he went maybe where he could have really went, and so it kind of defeats it. But I love it so much, I just want to say it. That's why I really just want to say it, though. I'm sorry. So, but I'll say this person, then sprinkle in a little of what it is. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm going on a tangent on this one, but I'm passionate about this one. I love Christian Watson going to the Packers. I love it. I love it. You know what I mean? It's like it's not really a steal. It's not really a steal because he was going second round.
It's just because he went to that team.
Yeah, he was going second round. Like he was a second round guy, but because he went to the Packers,
I see what you mean.
And it's a steal for him. It's like, dang,
it's a steal for the Packers.
You went for Christian Watson, bro. You get to go and play one of the GOATs, one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time as a rookie, and there's no Devontae, and you come in immediately as the number one wide receiver. That's beautiful. And they're not even done adding pieces. There's still other veteran wide receivers they can add and stuff. But you as the number one, regardless who coming in that door, you the guy. And you was in North Dakota where you wasn't playing with a real quarterback, and you was immersion in being a burner. You was a speedster, a deep threat. You remind them of a Valdez Scantling, what they lost.
That's exactly
you feel what I'm saying? Like. So for you to go there and you have a higher ceiling than him, and Aaron Rodgers, you're getting thrown to Aaron Rodgers throwing you the ball, man. And those deep shots is gonna be accurate balls, and it's beautiful. And you're used to the cold. He was in North Dakota. It's beautiful. So still, Love that. He gonna ball out, and I see he wearing number 9. The number 9, it looks beautiful on him, and the jersey is very similar. You don't have to change the jersey too much. The same. Other still quickly, Sky Moore to the Chiefs. Crazy.
That was
you
a
feel
good.
what I'm saying?
No,
Sky Moore.
so that's when I said that I'm mad. I gotta say one team.
Yeah,
the Chiefs is where I wanted
because
to go.
because listen, there's a lot of steals. We could be here all day long talking about steals.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But Sky Moore, after losing Tyreek Hill or trading Tyreek Hill, Sky Moore should have been gone. Right. It was other wide receivers going before him, like the wide receiver y'all took. I don't know what the heck y'all was doing, but yeah, it was another wide receiver that the Giants took. It was a couple wide receivers that went further, like before Sky Moore. And I'm like, Sky Moore, and he fits exactly to what the Chiefs like to do. The deep threat, that deep shot game, vertical game is beautiful. Pat Mahomes, you can still throw the ball down the field like you want because you know Juju ain't going to go do all the things you want. Yeah, this is beautiful. Hell of a steals. I love this draft. I'm loving those steals. That's definitely one is really a steal. The other one is more a steal for the young man or them in general.
I think the other one was just a steal for that team.
Yeah,
but just to harp on that for one more second, I don't think that out of all the teams that lost and got it back in the draft, I don't think the Packers got it all back.
What you mean they got it all back?
I don't think they got everything they lost back.
No, you lose Devontae Adams. You're not gonna get what you get back. You're not gonna get what you got back.
I mean, even replacing him and just get another number 1. You know,
you're not.
We don't know what he'll be in the NFL, but just to get another number 1, I'm not even just counting him. They haven't replaced anything else.
What you mean they haven't replaced anything?
Like okay, they got a Scantling like player, but they don't have a number 2.
Well, they're not done. They wasn't finishing all of this draft. I feel as though what they were doing, they were trying to get.
I don't think it's enough left. Enough
in the draft. I mean, in the free agency, yeah.
I don't think it's enough left for them to get back to where they were last year.
Not to where they were strength wise, but you can still win the chip with what was out there.
No.
Yes, you can. If Christian Watson be what he needs to be, and you get like a Julio, or you get like a Jarvis Landry, or you get any of those guys to mix in with the Tanyan that you already got, and you got a great O-line, and you already got 2 running backs, like, and you got Aaron Rodgers.
1-800 call my bluff. We could bet whenever you want to bet.
And the thing is, they just added to their defense, which is going to help Rodgers too as well. But you don't have to have crazy situations for Aaron Rodgers. Long as they hit so much in that second round, Christian Watson will be something. Because all they great wide receivers were second rounds. All the wide receivers you can even think of, second round. So he'll merge. You're Aaron Rodgers again, right? Long as they get like a one of them veterans, they can sever the blow. But you can never replace Devontae Adams. So yeah, that's gonna be trouble.
We'll see.
But big topic that I just want to shed light on, because we are at a place with this show, we like to give motivation and game and just shed light to positivity, right? And we love when people go in the right direction. So I want to say shout out to the 4 HBCU players that got drafted.
Yes.
I will say y'all names because I want to just give y'all recognition. For sure.
That's really big.
Yes.
Because last year, there were none.
There were none last year.
There were none.
Now, this year, you have Fayetteville State's defensive back Joshua Williams, who got drafted to the Chiefs, and he's being looked at as one of those steals.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when we talk about steals, he's being looked at as that. He had a real good game in the Senior Bowl, which raised his stock up. Number 2, South Carolina State's cornerback, Durant, who got drafted to the Rams, and you get to be under Jalen Ramsey. Perfect player to learn from, and the Super Bowl champs at that. Then next, you got Jackson State's edge rusher, James Houston. Shout out to Deion Sanders over there doing your thing at Jackson State, JSU.
There's going to be a lot more coming from Deion.
For sure. And he got drafted to the Lions, and they desperately needed help, and you just got Aiden Hutchinson.
Yeah. Another young defense.
Yeah, and your man Trey Flowers is over there too. So, you got some people to learn from. And Southern University's offensive tackle, Tyree Carter, drafted to the Bears. Sorry, they need O-line help, so you get to go there. But Keith, this is just so important because, like you just said, there was none.
Bro.
There was none last year.
Mm-hmm.
So for them to get 4,
That's a big.
And it was supposed to be more.
Yeah.
Like doing my research, there was supposed to be at least 10 drafted. There wasn't. There were some that went undrafted, but it was supposed to be at least 10 drafted from the HBCUs. But this is beautiful because you got some of these coaches like Dion and stuff in these predicaments and these situations that have decided to go to HBCUs to uplift them. And people say, oh, the exposure to this, they don't got the exposure, they got the facilities and all this. So, but to see that you can get drafted further shows people that look like me and you that's trying to chase their dreams in sports to go to HBCUs because you can get drafted and that Dion can get me to where I'm at, or Hugh Jackson can get me to where I'm at, or these other places as HBCUs can get me to where I want to be at least because I can get drafted. You can get drafted, that's an opportunity. And you'll continue to see higher more people that has the number one in the nation, number two nations go to these places and change the narratives. This is important, and Dion stomped on the table. It was a HBCU workout situation, and there were 10 teams that didn't show up. Like the other 22 showed up, 10 didn't, and he said, I better not see y'all 10 at these other pro days in this state and that state because y'all supposed to be right here. And that was before the draft came up. So I don't know if that changed any ways, but just to see people banging on the table was beautiful. So shout out to you.
Another thing I want to say to stay on that topic a little bit is I was looking at some history. I was doing some research looking at some history. Did you know that about 40, 50 years ago that Yale, Princeton, Harvard were some of the top teams in NCAA football wins?
No, I didn't.
And now to see that
that's beautiful.
Now it's not HBCUs,
but these are the smartest schools.
Different schools started to top those teams and wins, right?
Yeah.
And it knocked them all the way out to where as though they're not even in top 10s anymore.
Wow.
And now with, like you said, these coaches going to these HBCUs, I'm really, really, really hoping that we can see some of them get some of those top
wins.
Recruits and end up being some of the best schools as far as wins. And because we need let me be respectful to everyone.
Yeah.
But NFL is predominantly with the top players,
right?
Us,
yeah, right? Of course.
So for us,
so
I would love to see more HBCUs get great coaches and get more exposure and tally some of these wins up and make some of these schools very relevant to where as though they're the new Penn States and the new Michigans.
They get to be
talked
about.
You know what I'm saying? Like I want that to be. We deserve it, man. There's no way that the NFL is us.
And we
predominantly, and these schools aren't us.
Ain't us, yes.
Like what you know what I'm saying? So I think it's time for change.
It is.
And I love what Dion did with Jackson State.
And he was super successful this year.
Super successful.
So goes to your point.
Did you see the that's why I'm bringing it up. Did you also see the development that they did in their locker room and
they changed facilities because that's a
now,
narrative
right.
that HBCUs don't got the facilities,
right.
they don't got the exposure.
The workout
so
rooms,
they changed that.
Rooms, and now they got one of the best.
Beautiful.
So shout out to Dion. Big boss.
Big boss, man.
Big boss move.
Boss talk, man. Dion, we want you on here too. And we come for everybody, man.
Everybody.
Had these great conversations and beautiful
I want to know what made you do it.
Yes, for
I
sure.
love the fact that you did it.
Love it, man. And you are the trailblazer. That's what you are. Now, we got to transition to some basketball. You know what I mean? Oh, man. Let's go Sixers. And
let's go Celtics.
Hey, I love it. You can we love that we got different teams. We could just support different people. But one team that we don't really care about supporting, say no, because they cool. But the Jazz are in the news heavy because they have lost, like I said they would lose to the Mavericks. I remember we talked about that on our predictions and first round stuff, right? But they're talking about Rudy Gobert is talking about, put it specifically. He says that, listen, it needs to be changed in Utah because we ain't getting to where we need to be, right? And he said that, listen, either I gotta go. Well, what's the call? Gotta go. One of us gotta go. We can't just be here. But he wants Donny out. He wants him gone. I know he preferably to stay there and him to go. Mm-hmm. But here in Ball Star, we just gonna have fun with it. Keys. Who should go? Like, it's interesting. We don't really see this a team member, or at least don't come out in public, at least, be like, yo, it's either me or him. Mm-hmm. One of us got to go. We both can't stay here. I can't stand that man. I guess he can't stand me. Listen, We gotta go.
I'm gonna be honest, man.
Who going?
What
would you do? Put it like that. Don't forget about who going. What would you do? You, the GM of the Utah Jazz.
I like the way you put that.
Who you kicking out?
That just changed my whole answer.
If Gobert come to you with this stuff, who you giving? Like you got to make a conscious decision. Who you moving?
Okay, so let me just put this
having fun
out
with
there. Gobert ain't worth it. I'm gonna be honest. He gotta go.
Oh.
Like, if I'm the GM, he gotta go.
He said
now,
the deuces.
Deuces. He gotta go. Like he's 7'3", and
that's not they don't come often 7'3".
I mean, it don't come often, but he's 7'3", and he not really as exciting as
Donny
is his paycheck.
200 million.
He's not as exciting as his paycheck, and he's not. We can find that somewhere else. We can replace.
You can find 7'3".
We can replace him.
Oh, replace him. Okay.
He doesn't do much. He doesn't do really
Defensive
much.
Player of the Year,
Bro, that award,
shot blocker.
that award was given to whoever could block the most shots.
He's the
at one point
guy.
in time, and that doesn't make you a defensive player.
And wasn't he back to back?
We just
or something
watched
like
this
that?
last series. We just watched him get bounced.
We
about
got
30
barbecued.
times from Jalen Brunson and anybody who could dribble the ball, going to make him turn his body 30 times, and he's not 7 foot no more. He looks 6'5".
Right.
So that don't mean nothing. We cool. Now the issue is the strong issue is realistically, I don't see him being moved because of everything that I just said. Him being so overrated and overpaid. No one's going to take that contract. Who's going to pay him? If they won't pay John Wall $44 million, who's about to finish off $200?
I don't know.
And that $200 just started, if I'm not mistaken, a year ago.
Something like that.
This is fresh.
in.
This contract fresh.
Kicked
There's
in.
a lot of money stuffed on that, and if I'm not mistaken, it gets larger as it goes.
Well,
So
depending on how you got it
realistically,
structured.
I would send Gobert to the Wolves, honestly, but because not Wolves. I mean, like,
To the okay, because I'm like,
ship him off.
How the hell that about to work?
No, ship him off.
Oh, all right. Cool.
But I'm saying, but realistically, I think his paycheck will stop that, and if anyone does go, sadly, I believe Donny might be the only one that's able to be moved. Like able to be moved. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? That's crazy, Keys. Because if I'm the GM, if we play in the GM situation, it's Donny. Donny gotta go.
Wow.
He gotta go.
Why?
He gotta go. I'm keeping Gobert. I ain't even gonna hold you.
What,
and
you
it's not
build
even
around Gobert.
And it's not even just argument's sake. It's not even just for argument's sake. I'm moving Donny just because I think we need a new man at the helm. In my opinion. Listen, we was listen. I don't think it's gonna be
He sent Paul George and Russell Westbrook home.
I know that's not popular
In
opinion.
fashion.
Donnie's not corny and all that. He's not. I know that's not popular opinion, right? But
Let me hear it.
I feel as though,
Stress me out.
and it's funny how this is coming up after we had an off-air conversation a week ago or so. How, people said. It's funny how people said Tatum or him, and this and that. Other people say it's Tatum, and you know what I'm saying. Remember that, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's funny how that comes about because that's kind of playing in my mind as I'm saying this because you're right. People did say that, and Tatum is superior, and I feel as though that Donny has something to do with their shortcomings. Now, is Gobert completely innocent? No. But we know what Gobert does.
Mm-hmm.
We know what he does. And we know what Donny does. And I feel as though the person at the top is not doing what he needs to do completely. I think it's a ceiling what they can do with him. I think you can build around Gobert. That defense, hold up, it's the deep. You can build around both of them. No, you can build around both of them. You can build around both of them. Now, what I may do at the end of the day, if I'm the GM, I'm blowing it all up eventually. But I'm moving Donny first because I can get more for him. And I think I need a new man at that helm, at that top. Even if I can get a couple players or something for him until I get that guy, searching for that guy, that new one, because Donny is the guy over there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he's the one to take him to that top. I think his size, I know that's not completely the whole situation, but I don't really like him. I don't really like his defense. Donny is disappointing to me, bro. He disappointed me in that Utah situation. Listen, you remember how I said Utah? He's a part of that.
But listen,
he's not complete. No, ain't no listen to that. He's not completely innocent here. He's not completely innocent here. But Rudy Gobert, they both are good players. They are. But Rudy, that defense, I'll keep you for a second while I get the new guy, and then I'm shipping you off to a team that is the Wolves. That that may eat the $200 million. That could be happy to take him on. Mm-hmm. I can get somebody else that can mesh with that. There are players out here that could mesh with Rudy Gobert. It worked a little bit with the Jazz at one point, but 7-3, that don't come often. It don't. And if you're a rim protector and defender, at least I know something is going on. I just feel as though that the 43 or potentially that Donny can put up or whatever is just not going to get it done. And I feel like when I need my star to be that guy on both sides of the ball, I think that's what they need at this point. Their star to be someone on both sides of the court, like a Jason Tatum. And he not that. Or like a Embiid, both sides of the situation. It's not that. So I know you don't, this is not popular opinion, but the question was, if I'm a GM, I'm moving Donny first, and then I'm moving that man Gobert eventually. They both are not going to stay on the team forever. I'm not building around both of them. But if there's anybody I'm to build around Gobert, I'm moving Donny first. I'm sorry if that's a little long-winded, but that's what I had to say.
Can I ask a question?
Well, you actually, keep it a bean. You already said what you had to say, so
yeah,
it was my time.
Mine was long-winded anyway. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But can I ask a question?
Mm-hmm.
You think that their shortcomings are because of Donny?
I think it's collectively. Listen, the star don't listen. No one misses any blame in situations.
Right.
No one. But yes, you are a part of it. Are you the number one? If you're talking about number one, number five, no, but you're a part of it. And sometimes a leader has to make changes. And if I see that little inkling at the top and you're the star player and I can see myself getting a little bit better, then we can do that. You see it all the time in the NFL. It'd be a quarterback that you like, dang, this man is actually good. But they see that they can't win a chip with him, so he got to go.
No, I feel that, but
that's what I'm saying.
I honestly don't think their shortcomings are any problems of any players. I really think it's the coaching. If you look at their last three playoffs,
it's the players too.
And you look at their last three final minutes in those playoffs, Donovan Mitchell is screaming for the ball,
right,
and not getting it.
Okay,
I don't blame Donovan Mitchell for these losses. They're all close losses, and he's never been, to my recent memory, swept. So if all these closeout games, he's screaming for the ball coming down the court in the final 3 minutes.
Why is there closeout games?
Huh?
You said game sevens and stuff? You said what you saying?
I mean, I don't recall. They weren't all game sevens. I believe he just lost just now.
And you don't remember it was certain. I ain't even going to go there.
It was what? Bro, Bogdanovich took the last shot the last 2 years in a row. Missed open shots. Like, come on. Get a ball to Donny. Donny was wide open the last play of the game. This last game, what was it? Game 6, right? Last game 6, wide open on the other side of the court. Bogdanovich is taking the ball from half court all the way up to take a dump shot.
No keys.
He wide open with his hands up, screaming for the ball. Give him the ball. That's the best player.
Listen, I'm
blaming coaching.
I'm gonna say this.
I think they can win with Gobert and Donny. That's what I'm saying.
No, it's a ceiling. But I'm gonna say this because we're going back and forth all day. Because we got rap soon. One of the things I just want to leave you this and set this in with you because you said this. I just wanted you to
set it in.
Just come on, stop it.
Set it in.
Stop it.
Go ahead with your basketballreference.com.
Okay, no, they ain't basketball reference. I'm just showing you some things just because I just want to get you to realize something, maybe, possibly, if I can sway you at any point. This is the Dallas series, right? Mm-hmm. 34, 32, 34, he's doing his thing. But when it's crunch time, when it got to the end, and you're talking about these closeouts, and you said all that, right? This man had 23 points, 7 for 21 field goals. 7 for 21 from the field.
Final minutes?
7 for 21, April 23rd against the Dallas. The next game, he had 9 points, 4 for 15. 9 points, 4 for 15, and you're the star player, the number one player. You're coming up short. And in the closeout situation, you had 23, but 9 for 17. It's all right. But You see what I'm saying? You're going
Let me
still
ask you
at
a
certain
question.
moments. Now this is this series, and let's not forget in the daggone bubble. Yeah, you was putting up 50, like all these points, right? 54, this and this in this situation. But wasn't there moments where he stalled out too when they needed him?
Question. But let me ask you a question. What other player on the perimeter do they have worth defending in crunch time? Okay, then.
Listen,
the team is trash.
No,
there's nobody else to guard.
Nobody.
Listen,
That's excusable numbers.
I'm not saying it's
That's
excusable
excusable
numbers,
from Phil?
but what I'm saying is you gotta
Get
watch
your ass out of here.
What I'm saying is you gotta watch the game. and
You're
see
gone.
What I'm saying is you gotta watch the game and see that there's nobody else worth guarding. Nobody's guarding Gobert.
Listen,
He averaged 10. Bogdanovich is a power forward. Nobody's cool. no Joe Ingles hasn't he don't even start anymore.
Yeah.
You don't.
It's cool.
Whatever. I'm talking about past years when he did though. He was actually getting time. Like he didn't do nothing when he was playing. And Mike Conley. There's nobody worth guarding, bro. So his 30 and 40 in the fourth quarter, bro, they're gonna double because he got 30 and 40.
You're non-excusable, Donny, and it's non-excusable for Gobert. But he has shortcomings. I feel as though Donny, you know, like come on,
trash.
It's
man.
cool though. It is.
Coaching is trash. And besides,
get them all out of there. At the end of the day,
besides Clarkston, it's nobody else worth guarding.
Utah
on that team
rebuild
on the
from
perimeter,
the gate.
So
Rebuild
like
Utah.
Yeah, I mean, I will rebuild. I agree with rebuild.
Donny gone first. Rudy, you stay for a hot second because you're $200 million. Get somebody else in there, and then you're gone next. So, Keith, we have a whole lot of time to dive into this last thing. So we will try to make it quick as possible.
Mm-hmm.
We just want to talk about the series quickly. Tell me who's winning in these series. We got 4 games in the second round. Tell me who you got going on to the conference finals in the East and the West.
Okay. We got Sixers, Miami.
Who you picking?
And for that series, I like Sixers to come out of 7.
I love it.
Sixers to come out of 7. Moving forward, we got the Celtics
and the Bucks.
I like Celtics to come out in about 7.
Beautiful.
To be honest,
that's beautiful.
I see Game 7s in the Eastern.
Great basketball. I love it, Keith.
Yep. The Warriors, they might pick up another broom.
Warriors and
they see is it Dallas?
Dallas. No. I'm sorry. I'm drawing a blank.
Warriors.
Grizzlies. Sorry.
Grizzlies.
Yeah.
Grizzlies. Okay, I'm sorry. Not a sweep.
Yeah.
5.
Not a sweep. 5. Warriors and 5.
I don't think Ja.
No, 6.
I don't. You like 6?
What is you? Yeah.
Okay,
ahead.
I like 5.
5.
And then Dallas is playing Devin Booker and them. 5. I like 5.
Like that's a little gentle.
Yeah, gentleman sweep. Like
a little gentle.
You know,
if I'm saying
Luka, not a push broom.
Luka Luka getting 45 one of those nights is going to win it one night.
Yeah,
if I'm saying something like that.
Force the 45 in the triple double. It's going to take that.
Keith, I'm gonna say this though. Piggyback what you said. Sixers, Miami. I'm going Miami. I'm gonna go Miami. I'm gonna go against my team. Not because I think they're gonna lose.
He's trying to play it safe.
I'm playing it safe.
He's trying to play it safe for the camera.
I'm really playing a reverse psychology by saying my team is gonna lose. They're really gonna win. It's gonna anger the. I'm trying to stir up something here. So go Sixers. Sixers really gonna win. Joel, you're gonna do it. You're gonna do it.
They watching this right now, laughing at you.
Joel is gonna do it. Anywho,
what about Celtics?
Celtics and Bucks. Now, Keith, I want to go Celtics bad because I loved what they did, but I'm gonna go to Bucks. I'm gonna go Bucks. I'm gonna go against you on this one, but something tells me that y'all really gonna pull it through. But I say 7 game series. Too. I think at the end of the day, Giannis has a MVP finals type of game to close it out. Now, listen, I was wrong last week about last series. It could be wrong again, but I
like your picks, Chuck.
I'm being respectable though.
Picks, Chuck.
All my picks are very respectable because it's 7 games. Go 7 games, go anyway. And then finally, the Bucks. What did I say? I'm sorry, Warriors and Grizzlies. I ain't not gonna go too much in it. Warriors, you got your stacked. You feel what I'm saying? Steph not going home. He coming trying to go to that chip. He's trying to go.
Yeah, Steph trying to go.
He's trying to go all the way.
He got a good team, bro. Jordan Poole too much
for sure. And Jordan Poole is a big reason why too. And then the Suns and the Dallas.
Yeah,
too much Booker.
Wrap it up.
Chris Paul awakening. Miles Bridges, who should have been Defensive Player of the Year. You feel what I'm saying? All these things, right?
Luka, come back to a better team.
Ja, most improved, beautiful, but you're going home.
I ain't got enough.
So, guys, we're going to see what happens with all of that, man. But
until
then, we'll just be here watching it all, breaking it down, analyzing it all. We have another great show, great content, guys.
Game 7,
episode 7, episode 8 on the way, 9 on the way. You feel what I'm saying? We did it again. You know what I'm saying? This is like a championship game every time we meet with these podcasts. It's beautiful. Just great conversation and authentic personalities, and we just giving you the raw, uncut, and honest and strategic analysis here. You feel what I'm saying? So, guys, stay tuned. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, download on all these platforms. We are here.
Yeah, we here. We ain't going nowhere.
Boss Talk with Josh
and Keys.
We out.
See y'all again.
That's right.